and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, "You can't hide from me, I will find you, I will get you."
Sistine Stallone wants women in New York City to be careful. Sylvester Stallone's middle daughter, Sistine, who he shares with Jennifer Flavin, recalls a horrifying incident she experienced walking down the street during a recent visit to New York City, saying on an October 6th episode of the Unwaxed podcast,
"There was this guy on a bike, and I had my headphones in, but there was a guy on a bike who just started screaming like really inappropriate profanities at me and calling me this and catcalling me. But I just kept moving. I didn't even acknowledge it. I was like, I'm just going to pretend that they're not there." And he comes up behind me. I thought I had lost him. He comes up behind me on his bike and puts his hands on me. And that's when I freaked out. And then he started screaming at me, accusing me of being bad words, which I'm not going to repeat right now, and just getting right in my face. The scariest part was I was probably around 50 people and like no one did anything. And I get in that situation,
bystander effect.
Yeah, like you wouldn't want to involve yourself, and I totally understand that, but that was kind of crazy as well.
To see that
to feel like
live.
alone, even though I was in a huge crowd of people.
Sistine reveals that she began running and the man continued to chase after her multiple blocks. After quick thinking, she ran into a store and hid.
I just start sprinting. Like I just take off as fast as I can go, and I'm running straight through this crowd because I was like, that's gonna be my best bet. I can lose him. Like there's so many people out. It was like packed like cattle. And so I'm running through the crowd, and then I turn around thinking I lost him. I'm already a block sprinting, and he is cutting through the crowd on his bike, and everyone's like, whoa, running out of the way. And I'm thinking, holy shit. Like I'm still running. I'm 3 blocks later, still running for my life. I run into oncoming traffic, and I run into the Sephora there. And I said, okay, this is stupid, but I know the Sephora quite well. I frequent there very often, so I know the store. I know that there's a lot of walls in which I can like duck and hide behind, and there's a lot of employees. So I just sprint in there, and I'm hiding behind a makeup counter, and I just peek out the window, and I think that I lost him. And one of the employees came up to me and was like, "Are you okay?" And honestly, I looked very suspicious, like I was panting and hiding, and they were probably thinking I was stealing or something. And I was like, "Yeah, there's I'm just being chased, and I'm wanting to wait for a second." She goes, "I will call someone if you need. Do not move. Stay here. Like, I'll watch out for you, right?" So I go to the back of the store, and I peek up over the makeup counter wall, and I see he's inside the store, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, "You can't hide from me, I will find you, I will get you," screaming. And at this point, he has 5 employees like trying to box him out of the store. And I'm freaking out. For 15 minutes, I am on the ground, like in a bug formation, just like shaking. If he comes back here, I'm screwed. Like I'm literally screwed, because these people, they're just like Sephora workers. Like they don't have the means to protect you right now. I peek up about like 5 minutes after I get off the phone with her, and I see 4 cops take him into the back of the store, and we just booked it.
Yeah, I go back inside and I run out with her.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
After the harrowing encounter, Sistine, who didn't share when exactly the incident occurred, hopes her story reaches all females inside and out of New York City. She went on to offer a couple of tips to stay safe.
Don't have your headphones in. Don't be looking down.
Headphones. I tell like every girl.
And you know what was so weird too? So I had them in when he first came up to me. And then when I started walking away thinking that he had left, I was about to put it back in. And for some reason, I was like, I have a feeling he's gonna come. Like I just had this like instinct.
Like,
I
you need to
I
be
need
aware.
to keep it out.
In addition to Sistine, 26, Sylvester and Jennifer share daughters Sophia, 28, and Scarlett, 22. The girls recently starred with him on their Paramount Plus reality show, The Family Stallone.